You know those guys with terrible swings who somehow shoot in the 80s every weekend? Then there's players with Tiger Woods form who can't break 100. Why does this happen? Hello golf lovers and future golf lovers, this is Swing Crew. Today's model is Bungle Golfer 000. It's because they don't follow these three fundamentals: flat lead wrist, lag, and straight plane line. This is crucial content. Homer Kelly, author of The Golfing Machine, said this: "When we swing, there are 24 body components, and their most important purpose is to maintain these three absolute laws. So if you follow these three, swing form doesn't matter." Watch till the end to learn how. Let's start Golf Theory Lesson 7. First absolute law is flat lead wrist. At impact, your lead hand, back and forearm form a straight line, wrist extended. Why is this the first law? Direction and power both improve. First, direction. What controls club face? Your wrist, right? When lead wrist cups, face opens. That slices and pushes. Cupped wrist also shifts where the club hits. It causes fat shots and toppers too. Controlling just lead wrist stabilizes direction and contact. Next, power. Think nunchucks. Hold one stick, swing it, the other end whips fast. Lead arm is the handle, club is the whip, lead wrist is the connection. What happens if it's loose? No matter how hard you swing, power doesn't transfer to club head. How do average golfers check this? In Face on Video, watch the moment after impact when lead arm goes vertical. Shoulder to club head should be straight. If wrist is cupped, that's flipping. Here's what's crucial. Flat lead wrist means trail wrist must be bent. They're a pair, so instead of forcing lead wrist flat, focus on keeping trail wrist bent. Much easier that way. Feel like hitting the ball with your glove logo. You might think, tour players have bowed wrists though, right? Exactly, players like Dustin Johnson and Jon Rahm go beyond flat to bowed, meaning bent inward. Hack motion data from over 1 million swings shows the most consistent impact position is flat to slightly bowed. But here's the key. Just avoid cupping or bending backward and you'll succeed. No need to be extreme like Dustin Johnson. Now let me show you the drill. Use a 7-iron half swing. Set your wrist angles at the top, then don't change anything below your forearms. Come down with body rotation only. 20 swings at the range, you'll feel it. That's the first fundamental law, but this lead wrist can't work alone. The second law must support it. No lag means no power. The second absolute law is club head lag pressure point. Lag is when the club head trails behind your hands in the downswing. Pressure point is feeling that lag, especially in your right index finger. Why does a whip tip move so fast? The handle leads first and the tip follows, building incredible speed. Golf's the same. Hands lead, the club head trails, then releases at impact, maximizing head speed completely. Plus lag pressure maintains that first law, the flat lead wrist. Without lag, your wrists release too early. Once you lose lag pressure, you can't get it back that swing. That's why it's so critical. Homer Kelly emphasized losing lag destroys rhythm and breaks down your fundamental mechanics completely. Where do amateurs lose it most often? Right after starting the downswing. Casting from the top, releasing the wrist immediately, like throwing a fishing rod or club. The key is maximum lag pressure should come at impact, not early in the downswing. Now you might think this, don't I need to grip tight to create lag? That's the thought. Actually, it's opposite. Gripping tight creates tension that kills lag. When your lower body leads, the upper body arms and club follow in sequence, creating natural lag. Too much lag reduces loft and kills trajectory, especially with driver. Keep it moderate, then release at impact. Here's the drill. Do the drag to lag drill. Robin Symes, master instructor at Ledbetter Academy and famous coach of Chella Choi, calls this the most effective casting correction drill. Just need a 7-iron. First, change your grip pressure. 3 to 4 out of 10, light enough the club moves slightly. Grip tight and this won't work. Start without a ball. On takeaway, deliberately drag the club head along the ground. Hands reach waist high while the club head stays behind the ball. Tense wrists make the club follow along. That's why grip light. At waist high, shift weight left and turn your left hip first. This is key. Your lower body leads first. Light grip lets your wrists naturally hinge again. This is when lag gets created. One checkpoint only. Feel the club press inside your right index finger. No feel means grip even lighter and retry. 10 reps without ball than 10 half shots, same feel. 2 things so far. Straight lead wrist, maintain lag pressure, but master these 2 perfectly, and if the third law breaks, your ball goes everywhere. Let me explain next. Third law is straight plane line. The club must move on one tilted glass pane only. Stay on the pane and your path stays consistent with predictable ball flight. What if this plane bends? Club takes different paths, each time losing precision. Homer Kelly said the club head path scatters 3-dimensionally. This differs from the first 2. Lead wrist and lag are individual elements, but plane line integrates the entire swing. This is the hardest of the 3. How can regular golfers like us check this? Focus on this moment right here. Downswing, halfway down when the shaft's parallel to ground. If your grip end points parallel to target line, you're on plane. Off that line means broken plane. You can check with video from behind. Club coming down steep means over the top. Why does over the top happen? Upper body leads the downswing first. Fix is opposite. Lower body leads first and club naturally shallows. That's shallowing club, laying down as it comes through. All 3 laws, same principle. Lower body first solves everything. You might think though, do backswing and downswing need identical planes? 3D motion capture shows almost every tour pro uses different planes for backswing and downswing. Tiger Woods' backswing is steep, then shallows entering the impact zone. Bubba Watson and Jim Furyk have extremely different planes, but they're precisely on plane in the impact zone. Different backswing is fine. Key is being on plane through impact zone downswing. Now practice methods. 2 drills. First towel drill here. Tuck towel or glove under right armpit, hit half shots. Towel won't drop if arms stay connected to body. Club naturally comes on plane. Success if towel stays through impact. Second alignment, stick check. Use club if no stick. Place stick on target line, then check if grip end points at stick during slow motion downswing. 10 towel drills, 10 stick checks tells you your plane condition immediately. This video taught you all 3 absolute golf laws. First, lead wrist straight. Second, maintain lag. Third, keeping your swing plane straight. Out of over 400 trillion swing combinations, these 3 have no exceptions. 50-year-old book, but TrackMan and 3D motion capture prove same direction. Not one exact answer, but find yours within the acceptable range. That's why Swing Crew exists. Our job is translating these difficult principles into something you can use at the range. Hit just 20 half shots at the range today. Hit wrist straight index finger pressure. Feel just these 2 things enough. Thanks so much for watching. Next video covers hinge action techniques. Same swing but different ball flights? The secret's in the hinge. Want to hit draws, fades, and straight shots on command? Don't miss the next video. Subscribe so you won't miss it. Thanks again for watching today. We'll be back with better tips and insights to help every American golfer enjoy the game more. Thanks for watching. This has been Swing Crew.